What is up, world? This is BakermanBrad, and I've got another god for you. The Norse Trickster god, Loki. An assassin class melee fighter. And I've got a little bit of information about the new patch that came out with the other evil the gods have to fear, Arena Mode. Now, first thing I want to mention is that the original map that everyone is familiar with is now called Conquest. So keep that in mind when you're looking to jump in a game. Don't hit Arena or you're going to be in the Arena, not Conquest. Now, as for Loki, when you get started with your build, you're going to want to get the Warrior Tab Eye and then start building up for any type of attack power and attack speed. He already is pretty quick and he has a pretty good attack speed once you get him leveled up, but adding a little extra muscle to him isn't gonna hurt any because he is kind of scrawny. Now, the first ability you want to get while in Conquest could be Decoy. So it looks right there. Set a decoy, attracts minions and damages them. That's about it. The next ability you want to get is Vanish. When you activate Vanish, you disappear and your movement speed increases by 50%. There's also some more little tricks about that in a little bit, but I want to show you that Decoy is not all just distraction. It may not do a significant amount of damage, and it may take a while for it to actually detonate, but if you got a friend willing to knock someone back into it, it can still kill them. And the next ability you have is Aimed Strike, and this combos well with Vanish. So if you activate Vanish, then Aim Strike, and hit someone from behind, you're going to do a lot of damage, because there's a lot of little tricks about these. If you attack while Vanish is activated, you actually cause a bleed on the target. Then with Aimed Strike, it increases the attack damage and slows the target. Plus, Loki's ability behind you, his passive ability, increases your basic attack by 20% if you're attacking from behind the target. And as you just saw right there, Loki's ultimate is Assassinate. You teleport to a ground target, and if there's a god within the radius, you do a backstab, dealing a significant amount of damage to that target. However, dealing damage is not Assassinate's only utility. Being able to teleport a good distance away from extreme damage is also good. However, if you teleport away, vanish, and have nothing else to use, running into someone in the jungle can really be bad for you. Now, when it comes to team fights, Loki is rather isolated to doing damage onto one target. If you vanish, sneak around, hit someone, then run back away, that's going to be your best option for team fights. So if you get caught in area of effect abilities, you're going to have a lot of trouble surviving. Because of the distance that you can use Assassinate, ganking is going to be a pretty useful tool, because you can also vanish after surprising people and cause a lot of chaos and make everyone run away because they don't know what's going on. Now, as Loki, you're going to be spending a lot of time in the jungle, and the other Lokis are going to be spending a lot of time in the jungle. Because right there, you just ran past Loki. But it's really fun running past someone all invisible, jumping out of the jungle, stabbing them, killing them, and then scaring everyone else that was watching you from the distance. Isn't that right, other Loki? Come here, other Loki. I see you, other Loki. You scared, Loki? Hey, Loki? Hey, Loki, come here. I'm gonna stab you in the back. One of the problems, though, with chasing Loki is that he can also vanish. So I would also suggest running away if he vanishes, because he could do the same thing you did to him, and that would be bad. So I want to emphasize the importance of keeping yourself away from large groups and just picking out the weak. Hop in there and you assist killing someone who's weak. You wait for everyone else to disappear, then sneak around and start attacking the other enemy who's left behind. Now, the important thing about Loki's build is to find items that are going to give physical penetration, physical power, and attack speed. That's going to be how you do the most amount of damage in these games. There are other options for lifesteal, but I'll leave that up to you. Because now we're going to talk about the real Arena of the Gods. The new game mode, Arena Match, is basically everything it says in the name. It is a team fight in the Colosseum. When you walk out of the little gate here, you notice it is a very large, open space. You start at level 3, and so you have all 3 of your basic abilities right off the bat. But so does everyone else. So in this, you're going to be all about the team fight. And again, like I mentioned, in team fights, Loki is designed for individual attacks. He's going to focus on one person and not be able to help a lot with the actual fight until he finds someone he can isolate and attack. In arena mode, your build is going to be very different than in Conquest. You're going to be wanting to inflict as much damage as possible to your enemies if you're a fighter class or mage. Tanks are still going to want to soak up a bunch of damage because they're the ones that are going to initiate the fights. And if they run in and get killed, they're not going to help. And as you see here, only 42 seconds into the game, we already have a kill. It's not our team, but it gets crazy really quick. Now if you notice the little sidebar there underneath the mini-map, you have a ticker. Each minion that you kill counts as 1 point. Each minion they kill is 1 point. Each minion that makes it to the enemy portal is 1 point. Every god you kill is 5 points. So right here, we just racked up 15 in maybe 5 seconds. So, the team fight is going to be brutal if you end up losing a lot. So, the best way to win is to kill everyone a lot and not die. And when it comes to Loki's decoy ability, it's not going to really be very helpful in team fights. You're just going to want to use it to distract people. Now, aim strike, on the other hand, can be very helpful in inflicting a lot of damage on unsuspecting enemies. Assassinate is going to be an awesome option for you because you can teleport great distances to get that last person who may still be alive. Or give everyone a good chance to catch up to him at least. Now I'm going to switch from Loki real quick. I know he was the god to talk about, but the other god to mention in the arena mode is Aries. He is ridiculous, and I want to show you why. Being that Aries is designed to draw everyone in to kill them, no escape is going to be extremely beneficial for everything. However, in arena mode, there is one thing that I can mention to protect yourself from that. The item Aegis Amulet actually gives you the ability to immobilize yourself right before Aries draws you into him. So if you purchase that, you'll be able to at least survive and not be drawn into that. However, there is a cooldown on this. So if you've used it too soon, and then you get caught, everyone is going to die. Also as Aries, I'd like to mention that in the arena match, he will be devastating for any team that decides to go all physical attack power. Mainly because of all the aura items that Aries can buy that has physical protection, which then also increases his magical power. So keep in mind, if you are Aries or you're against an Aries, look at who the other team is. And have fun keeping people out of their little safe zone and killing everyone. Also, get ready to see quadra kills and eventually, maybe, a couple of pentakills. Now as for me and my team here, I'm going to keep on killing all these people since we have a ridiculous lead. I want you to go and check out the new arena mode because it would be a shame for you to miss out on the fast-paced action that everyone's been craving out of Conquest. So hit that like button, find a favorite god, and gamers, get ready to smite like never before.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.